Everyone thinking we are on holiday here in Monte Carlo, but look at the weather. For this Monaco training camp, we are here to train, to keep fit. We're doing lots of cycling, running, some gym sessions, and we are here for sure to work hard.
The physical sort of side of it is important, and we're going to get some really good sessions in, but you know, we've got a few new guys in the team, so it's just great for them to get to know us and us to know them.
I think me and Simo have got some catching up to do with Paris. He's an absolute machine.
We want to push the guys hard, and that's what it's all about. We're here for training. It's going to be a fantastic week. I love cycling. It just goes hand in hand with being a racing driver. The endurance side of being a racing driver is just perfect, you know, on a bike. We do 3, 4, 5 hour rides, and it's just a perfect training to being successful in a car.
Cycling makes you lose weight, makes you be stronger, a bit fitter, but also at the same time makes you really thin and light. The lighter you are, the better it is, the happier you keep the engineers and your team. We are on the way to Poggio. Look at this. Really good for training. Love this place.
Initially we're going to be going quite sort of steady. The first sort of 10 to 20k of the ride will be going easy, and then we'll gently sort of build it up a bit. We do want to push us all, especially the new boys on the block. We'll be seeing what they can do.
I think it's another like 30k from here, boys. So I think we should be able to get about 100k on the bike today, so it'll be a really solid ride. It's always exciting to see how far we can push each other. That's the big thing about cycling, and cycling with a group is you push each other to the max and go that extra bit further.
For me, climbing is difficult, but the more you do it, the climbing gets easier and easier, and the more Ks you can do, and as drivers we all like the descent.
To come to a place like Monaco was like chucking me in the deep end. Where I live in Australia, there's not too many hills, it's very flat, so I kind of thought I was fit until we hit our first mountain. The hills, it's another level.
Me, that was steep. 530 metres of climbing in 10k. That was tough.
You might not need this though.
No, not at all.
It's unbelievable really. You could, you know, one moment be down in the big harbour where the massive boats are and looking at the racetrack, and then a few turns later and you're in the hills and you're overlooking like everything. It's just so photogenic.
Look at this view. How cool is this, Alex?
Look at the view.
Amazing.
So iconic, this climb.
You can go to a famous climb of cycling and get to the top, and it's just picturesque. It's just beautiful.
Monte Carlo is just heaven on earth. I love to ride the bike, and it's just great for that around here.
Monaco's unreal, to really put it. It's kind of every racing boy's dream to be in the same place where a lot of your heroes have achieved greatness.
I've been watching Formula 1 since I was a young kid, and to drive through the casino and into the tunnel, yeah, it was very emotional, I have to say, honestly. Coming into Raskas corner.
So actually seeing the track for the first time was really surreal. You obviously see it on TV and you kind of picture what it would be like, and then actually going to places like Raskas and the casino and then going through the tunnel and riding through it, you kind of have a thought of how quick it must be in an F1 car going through there. You get some really cool images in your head of what it must be like. It gives you a little bit more motivation to maybe want to race there one day.
To train here in Monaco gives me motivation. It's where all the superstars in motorsport live. It's where they train. Gives me a lot of motivation to be fitter and to be stronger for the race car and to be in the best shape as possible for the season. 24 Ks, but nearly 800 meters up, so feeling the legs a bit tired already, so let's see what we can do.
The Col de Madone climb, which is about 1,250 meters above sea level, and yeah, it's going to get the hearts racing. It'll be great to see how the guys cope with that level of climbing. You know, it's very hard up there. There's not much oxygen up there.
Look at that, down there is Monaco. Tough climbing day.
A lot of the professional cyclists that live in Monaco use this route to train, so we've got our work cut out for sure.
It's really challenging. Teamwork really came into it because I had the likes of Alex and Lucas pushing me up the hills.
The climbs were brutal, it just seems never ending. As soon as you get the burn in the legs, you start to worry that they're going to fall off and you're stuck in the cleats, so you don't really have a choice but to carry on.
Good job, buddy. Great job.
Yeah. Here we are in Col de la Madone. There's the famous sign.
Pretty awesome, the view's mega. So.
Well worth it, yeah. I mean,
amazing views, and yeah, that was fun.
Good job. Good job.
So now for the fun bit, the descent.
Lucas won GT-R in 2008.
So, you've been teammates since then?
2009, 10. Every year we've done some races, some 24 hours together.
You're going to be bored of me by now.
Motorsport is a team effort, it's not an individual sport. You really have to work on your relationship with your teammates and with the whole team. Morning!
Morning, how are you?
How you sleep, mate?
Good, solid. One thing that's been really cool with the training camp is I guess it's team building. This year I've got 2 new teammates, Stuart Moore and Matt Parry. I only met them a couple of days ago, and then to be cooking together, going out for dinner as well, and riding and chatting, you get to know them quite well and we get to know some funny traits about them and get some good banter.
No, I'm eating salad. I'm not even a burger. A burger's for Stuart, salad's for me.
I'm done. P1.
Coming into a new team, getting to know it, and for the last 3 years I've had that. And to get to know the drivers, you have to be open. In Blancpain, it's a team sport and there's 3 of you in the car, so the more open and the more knowledge you can give to each other about the feelings in the car or anything you've learned is all valuable.
I've driven the car every year since the car was born, really. We've won the championship with the car, so the car has got potential.
Lucas and I have been great. They've definitely helped us. Me and Stuart itself hasn't actually driven the car yet, so they've helped us massively.
We have really good high-speed corners. Bottom speed is really good, good downforce in the front, and also really good top speed.
So they know every bit to this car, and their experience is so valuable for us, and thankfully they are open, and it really just helps push the whole team along when everyone is open.
If you even brake 5 meters later, 10 meters later, this car needs time to to point into the apex and to get a good exit. So you really have to be calm and relaxed and try to understand how to make it faster.
I'm really looking forward to and really happy that we've got their experience behind us in the same team, and hopefully we can be productive with that and use that knowledge that they have and implement it into our own driving.
It's been a long winter. It's been since September I don't drive the car, so really can't wait for it. The power, the acceleration, the car is so cool to drive. The feeling in the car is, what I can say, is great. It's lots of adrenaline. I miss this during the winter so much, so really excited to be back here in the wheel and to go flat out around the track.
Another famous climb. We deserve a nice Italian coffee now.
It's been a hard week. I've enjoyed the pain, as everyone else has. By the end of it, I've felt stronger, and I feel like I'll carry that throughout the year.
I'm really excited for this year. It's a huge step. I'm really confident and just a little bit nervous as well, but super excited to see what this year brings out and the future.
Looking forward to the Blancpain season ahead. We're looking strong and hopefully we can challenge for some podiums.